In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create an emergency fund and make it grow in the background without doing anything. But before we dive into the video, please hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. More of these videos coming soon. So let's get started. So basically, I'm going to show you how I create my emergency fund by using one app. I set it up and it basically does everything for me in the background. I can just forget about it. It earns me interest every month. And if I do need it in the future, I know exactly where it is. And like I said, it's growing in the background while I sleep. So if you are in the world of saving, investment, you're researching, you probably would have come across this app already. You may already be a member or have an account. If not, then I highly recommend downloading it right now. It is the Moneybox app. It's nice and simple. I'm basically going to log in on my phone, screen record it, stick it up next to me, give you guys a rundown of what it is, how it works, and how you can get it working for you in the background so you don't have to do anything. So here we are. We are currently in the app right now. As you can see at the top, it gives you a total value. That's what I hold in the app. That is not just my emergency fund. I'll scroll down now and show you in a bit how that breaks down. Underneath that, you've got upcoming collection. So this is something I have turned on in the background, and this just collects it from my bank account every week, every month, however you want to set it up. And it basically goes straight into investing and starts working for you. That's just a breakdown of all the different accounts you can have with Moneybox. You can have a lifetime ISA, a cash ISA, stocks and shares ISA, and then that's basically the ISA allowance you're allowed every year within the UK. Currently, you're allowed to invest £20,000. That doesn't have to be one ISA. You can break that down across different ISAs, but again, you're only allowed £20,000 across all ISAs. So a stocks and shares ISA, basically it allows you to invest in stocks and shares tax-free. Then you've got a cash ISA, where again, you just put your cash in there and it just holds it. And then a lifetime ISA on Moneybox, this is what I use to buy a house. Pretty much, you put your money in there every year. At the end of the year, then the government, I think they give you £1,000 bonus, I think, something like that, at the end of every year. So that's what I use to build my deposit for a house. And then scroll down, you've got the accounts then. So you can see here, you've got the ISA overview. Like I said, I had the lifetime ISA. That's been withdrawn because I bought a house. Simple Saver, that's basically what I'm using for my emergency fund. A Simple Saver, it allows you to withdraw money pretty much straight away. It's like an instant access. And then a pension. So with Moneybox, because I had jobs before my current job, Moneybox, it basically allows you to bring all your pensions together. That's pretty much what I've done. So pensions from all my previous jobs, I've basically brought all into one here, and I've basically got that invested. I'll deep dive into that later on into the video, but this video is more about the Simple Saver. So if we click onto that, and this then takes us into my emergency fund. So I've currently got £3,055 total. I've only put in £2,945 of money. The rest have been interest. So, like I said, with this, it pays you interest every month. It's currently 3.4%, not the best, but it has been, when I first started 2024, it was 5%. That's why I joined this. And as you can see, as we've gone through, it's slowly just decreased, just due to the nature of the world currently. And then scroll down to the overview. This is where you set up your account. to do whatever you want. So weekly roundups, like I said, I've got £15 currently on my weekly roundup. You can do daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, yearly, completely up to you. And you can choose your money. So you can put £2 a week in, £1 a week, completely up to you, or £10 a month, whatever you can afford, put into this. And then roundups as well. This is something else I have turned on. And as you can see at the bottom, it's a £1 roundup. So it connects to your bank account. And then whenever you buy something, so if I buy something which is £9.99, it'll basically round it up to the nearest pound. So it'll be a penny to round up to £10. That penny they'll put into your savings account. So I have that turned up, and that is currently going into my Simple Saver. So basically, whenever I spend stuff, do a weekly shop, fuel up my car, etc., Moneybox will round up to the nearest pound, and then it will basically get added to my Simple Saver. So not only do I put £15 in every week, I also round up to the nearest pound. And as you can see there, 2 days until collection, £26 and 10 pence. So £15 of that is my weekly deposit. The rest is all roundups from the last week, basically. Scroll into activity, and this basically shows you then your interest and deposits. So as you see here, last month, July, you can see all my deposits, 26, 28, 32, 24, £31. So throughout all my deposits, it varies between £25 and £35. It's like a £10 difference, how much goes in every single week. And then you can see there June's interest of £7.83. So last month I earned £7 interest. And as you see here, yesterday interest got paid in of £8.46. What I've seen is currently, with the money I got in here, every 4 months, my interest grows by £1. So if we scroll down here, I think it's here. Yeah, so December, it was £6.01. And then January, £6.55. February, £6.37. Feb, for some reason, it dropped down to £6.04. They may have dropped the interest then, I'm not sure. But then we're up to £7. So £7.02, which is month 1. May, £7.12, month 2. June, £7.70, month 3. July, £7.83, which is month 4. And then you can see there, August, £8.46. I've gone through the history, and this is literally exactly the same. Every 4 months grows by £1. But obviously, the bigger that figure grows at the top, the money I got invested in, the quicker that interest is going to grow. So it might start with like £1 now, but then every month it could be every £2 or going up £2 and then £5 and £10, and every month it could be growing by £100 every month by doing nothing. So like I said, this is a app, Moneybox, I've just got completely sat in the background. Like I said, I've got weekly deposits turned on, and that is literally all I do now. Weekly deposits turned on. I completely forget about this, and I hardly ever log on to my app. If I do log on, it's just to refresh my bank account connection. So I think when you connect your bank account, it only lasts for 90 days, and you've got to go on just to renew the connection, just so those payments come out of your app. But I highly recommend using this app. I will see if there's a code, a referral link I can use. If I have got one, I'll put it in the description box below for you. If not, Unfortunately, you're just going to have to go to the App Store on your phone, Google Play or Apple, and basically just type in Moneybox and then download it. But hopefully this video has helped you. If it has, please hit that like button and also put it in the comments box how it's helped you, and if you're going to get involved in saving right now. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.